Hey folks, FallenTitanAndy here, bringing you another game review, so let's have a look. So before I reveal the actual game, I gotta ask, did any of yous grow up watching a Chocolate Factory movie? No, not this one. That's better. I think you can guess where we're going with the actual game. Today's game is Chocolate Factory Simulator. Let's have a look. Chocolate Factory Simulator is set in a bit of a high-rise building with a steampunk vibe to it. Factory, you'll see there are a lot of pipes in the actual building, which makes the place look a little unique. Doesn't make the place look that boring. It gives you some visual as to what is going on in your factory. Now, there are no Oompa Loompas in this game. There is, however, a droid called Nougat. You can buy certain items in the store to upgrade Nougat to help you out in your chocolate factory. So instead of having this, you get this. While in the tutorial, you are given your first task of making chocolate. So let's make some chocolate. Grab cocoa powder, add in some cocoa butter, and finally add some sugar. This is basically the same as Cooking Simulator, but it's DLC of cakes and cookies. Place the mixture that you just made onto the heater and heat it up to temperature. It's reached its temperature, take it off to crystallize. Once crystallized, put it back on the heat and then temper it. Once tempered, place it in a press. Activate the press and press the chocolate into a bar. Place your chocolate bar in a packing machine and let it pack. Final step is to place it in a shipping machine and wait until the airship collects it and you are done. So that's Chocolate Factory Simulator. It gives you an idea of what you can do in the game. You can do more chocolate in the actual game. You can do white chocolate, you can do semi-sweet, you can do all sorts of other things. You can also unlock other items in your factory, like you can do shapes for your actual chocolate bars, you can do actual different packaging for your boxes. You name it, it's in there. So one idea I kind of had for the actual game was to have measuring cups and spoons in the actual game. Mainly for the perfectionist people that like to have measuring cups and spoons so that it can be accurate and perfect all the time, and maybe that's something that could be added to the game. It wasn't added to Cooking Simulator or its DLCs, it was just mostly all measured out, which is not really done in the kitchen, but I can understand why it's being done. But it's nothing too difficult. All you just have to do is just stop pouring at a certain time. And then another idea I have is maybe add in co-op, so that if you don't want to rely on your robot, you could also rely on friends to help you out as well. Just an idea. The final idea I have is add in sandbox mode. Most simulation games have a sandbox mode, so I don't understand why it's not in this one. So maybe that's something that could be added to the game. So that's Chocolate Factory Simulator. It's an interesting game to have a look at. There are some other things you have to do in the game, like keep the heat going and other stuff like that. But once you get into a routine of doing everything in the game, it'll come to you naturally. So I recommend checking it out as a casual game. And yeah, so thank you all for watching, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, like and comment, and I shall see you next time. Bye!